Hola beauties, welcome back to my channel. My name is Gurishq Kaur. So especially for my teenage girls who like something very minimalistic, this is a perfect makeup look to pull off this Diwali. Mind you, I have neither any eyeshadow or foundation on my face. So if you're a teenage girl who likes minimalistic makeup, or anybody for that matter who likes minimalistic makeup looks, this is gonna be your jam. And to know more how I got this look, please keep on watching. Alrighty, so to begin with, let's lay down some good, nice hydrating moisturizer. And regardless of what occasion it is, what age you are, what skin type you are, do not skip your skin prep. Do not directly go in with foundation on dry skin or concealer on dry skin. It's gonna look so bad, cakey and patchy, and it's gonna suck moisture from your skin. So you definitely do not want that. So for my moisturizer today, I'm gonna use my OG, the Faceshop Collagen Moisturizer. This is my second tub. I love this stuff so much. I love this stuff so much. This is the only, this is one of the very few moisturizers that is like sufficient for my dry ass skin. And when I say dry skin, I mean severely dry skin. So this is a pretty damn good moisturizer for that. And I'm gonna just dunk into that new fresh tub of moisturizer. And also gonna take some on my neck. Okay, so skin is nice and moisturized. So I know as a teen you ain't got any time for primer, so we're gonna directly jump onto the concealer. And it's okay, you already have as a teen beautiful healthy skin, so you can somewhat skip a primer if you have like really good skin prep going on. So I'm gonna directly move on to the concealer, and for that I'm gonna use the Maybelline Fit Me concealer. It's in the shade 25 medium. So we're not really aiming for like very high coverage, and just want it to be slight amount of coverage with like nice breathable skin. And this is just the concealer for that. I believe it gives a very skin-like finish and is like medium coverage. It is not full coverage, so it's not gonna look like, you know, a cakey base, and it's gonna last you the entire night. So I'm generally going to use a very small amount of concealer only around areas that I want to conceal and have slight discoloration. That is going to be around my under eyes, concentrating majority of the product towards the inner corner because that's where we have majority of the darkness. Mind you, this is a medium coverage concealer, so don't be afraid of the quantity that I use. Regardlessly, you can moderate the quantity according to your liking. You can go heavy handed or lighter handed according to your preference. And on my acne spots, or if you have any active acne going on, any discoloration that I have around my mouth, because that's where as brown girls we have the pigmentation. And since all my beauty blenders are dirty right now, I'm going to use my trusted PAC foundation brush. It's in the number 247, and just buff that in. See, the trick is basically to use product only where required. If you have discoloration just around the eyes and you have flawless beautiful skin that every girl is jealous of, you can just use a slight amount of concealer underneath your eyes and be done with it. So yeah, you don't have to dot the concealer all across your face. Use it in moderation to wherever you have any sort of scarring or discoloration that you want to conceal and correct. So you see how the base already looks so nice and skin-like. You can still see some of my imperfections right here. But that's what we're actually aiming for. We're not going to go for a full coverage, high glam. We're going for something more skin-like and very subtle and wearable. Alright, so to set my concealer, I'm going to use the MAC Studio Fix Plus Pressed Powder. I'm in the shade NC30 and have it a major pan on this one because I really love this stuff. This also has a good amount of coverage, to be honest, but you can also use any translucent powder, any compact powder that you prefer, or even a loose powder for that matter. I'm just going to dunk my Pro Arte AF05 brush, and to begin with, set my under eyes. I'm also going to dust some powder on my eyelids. You see how this powder actually has a pretty decent amount of coverage. And further, I'm just going to take some powder and set around my mouth and leave the rest of my face unpowdered or unset, because the concealer is pretty self-setting and I do have a dry skin type, so I don't want to over powder my face. But for sure, if you have an oilier skin type, go ahead and feel free to powder your entire face. And we're going to skip the contour and bronzer today, and right away move on to the blush. And for that I'm going to use the Makeup Revolution blusher in the shade Baked Peach. We're going to only use blush to add color and some, you know, shape and structure to our face. So I'm going to do the blush application in a very sun-kissed way. That's going to be all across my cheeks to my nose and all up my cheeks again. And I'm going to take my PAC 368 powder brush and swirl it nicely in there into the blush. Dust off the excess. And if you feel you've overdone your blush, just take a stippling brush like this. This one is the Pro Arte PP16 brush and stipple it across. Or you can also use your powder brush. Use very light-handed strokes to stipple across your face because you don't want to ruin the base you just did. Actually, I just forgot that I've not powdered the rest of my face, and that is why the blush came on a little too potent. So I like to blend my blush all the way above to my temple for that nice face lift, because that's the only product that is going to give some shape and shade to our face. And I also like to connect it over the nose for that overall cute and sun-kissed look. I mean, I believe it looks pretty cute when you do your blush this way. And next up, regardless of the occasion, we have to glow up our face, and for that I'm going to use the Estée Lauder blush and highlighter palette. I know it's not a very affordable product, but I just received this in PR yesterday and I'm really willing to try this one, so please excuse me for that. Trust me, with any product you don't have to use the exact same product that I'm using. You can make do with absolutely any product that you have. Any highlighter, even for a fact any shimmer shadow that you may have, can work up as a highlighter. So do not, you know, splurge when it's not necessary. And yeah, I'm gonna just quickly dunk into that. That's freaking pretty. That is so freaking pretty. I just went all over my cheekbone, slightly above my brow, a little on the tip of my nose, and here at the center. This highlighter literally makes my skin look so glassy and so dewy. I'm a fan already. Since it's all festive, let's also do some body glow up. So I'm just going to use the same highlighter on my collarbones. And coming to the eyes, since I'm making it more practical, I'm not going to do anything in terms of eyeshadow, because I know personally also I don't really wear eyeshadow when I'm going out as such. That's just me. If you want to do a heavy glam eyeshadow look, go for it, sis. No better time to do it than now. So it's completely your call, but today I'm going to keep it extremely simple and just do a baby wing in there and put on some mascara and no false lashes. That's gonna be hard, but no false lashes, I just said that. That's what we're gonna do today. For the eyeliner today, I'm gonna use the Estée Lauder Ultra Fine Liner. It's in the shade 01 Onyx. Okay, so that's still a pretty wing, but we're just gonna cancel the fact that I said we're gonna go for a baby wing. It's a full winged out wing. Regardlessly, now we're going to move on to the lashes. For that, I'm going to use the Cal Los Angeles Detail Me mascara and really build on those lashes today. And if you're new here, that is very rare to almost impossible on this channel and about me in general. I love a good wispy false lash, but today is not that day. We're just gonna have to do it with the mascara. I picked this mascara today is because it has a nice thick one right there. Yeah, so it helps to really build up on those lashes and also separate them at the same time, so you don't have clumpy lashes as well. That's not a pretty sight. So I just realized that the camera was not recording, and all I did is build it up on my lashes with the mascara and added the Color Bar eye pencil in the shade Sterling Silver in my waterline. The same way you use a kajal, but a silver, a white or a nude kohl basically opens up your eyes and makes it look a little more doll-like, I believe. So I used the silver one today because a little shimmer in there would not harm, especially in terms of festivities. So yeah, for my lips today I'm going to use the Milani Color Statement Lip Liner. I'm going to sharpen it, of course, first. You can definitely skip on a lip liner, but I'm a little too used to using a lip liner first. And once you start using a lip liner, you cannot just stop yourself from not using one, I mean. And I'm just gonna fill that in using the Jacqueline USA Velvet Matte Lipstick in the shade Nutty Nude. You can most certainly use any pink peachy nude lipstick that you like. Because I almost forgot to do my brows, but never mind, we're just gonna fill them in right away. So I'm just gonna use the Etude House Drawing Eyebrow Pencil to lightly fill in my brows. We're pretty much done with today's look, and to seal the deal, I'm gonna use the MAC Prep and Prime Fix Plus. I genuinely love this minimalistic makeup look. The skin looks nice and dewy with like just a wing liner and mascara, no falsies for a change. So yeah, it's really nice and fresh. I hope you enjoyed watching this too, and do let me know in the comments below how do you think of this look, and I'll see you in my next one. Goodbye, beauties.